My role within the company is essentially to license digital services, make sure that we're aware of all new services coming to market, and that we're positioned correctly within those services. The Beggars Group is made up of 4 labels: 4AD Records, Matador Records, Rough Trade Records and XL Recordings, 3 based out of London and 1 in New York. We're one of the largest groups of independent labels in the world, and we're certainly one of the largest when it comes to creating original repertoire. We have offices in 13 countries around the world, and we've been in existence for over 30 years. Artists that we work with go back from starting off with Gary Newman, through The Cult, and more recently with Vampire Weekend, Adele, The National. We've also released the last Radiohead record outside of North America, and we worked extensively with the White Stripes. In my role as Director of Digital and licensing new services, one of the more important things is to be being fully aware of developments in the marketplace, and particularly with innovation and development of new services, development of new technology. We're in a very exciting period of time. I think we've gone through the first part of the digital, of the shift to digital, and we're now in the second part where we're really starting to see new forms of music consumption and new forms of media consumption. And I think it's given the audience different ways of consuming their music in ways which were almost inconceivable 5 years ago, even 5 years ago, let alone 10 years ago when the shift to digital first started. I think with the artists that we work with, which are generally, we feel they're innovative and they're unique and producing uniquely creative music, it's really important for us to be looking around and seeing the developments in the marketplace, and seeing if we can find the unique propositions which we can align with our artists, and use them either in a promotional or marketing or a strictly commercial sense, to drive more awareness of our artists. It's important for us that we keep on the forefront of those developments. When we're looking at new services and new technologies which are being brought to the marketplace, and looking for what's going to be the next innovative service, what we really don't want to see is a number of Me Too services or Me Too technologies where you've seen a successful company operating and think, I can do a version of that. There's nothing more disheartening for business development is to sit and look at 25 business plans and they're all the same. What we really do want to see is someone who is thinking deeply about how people interact and consume with music and media, and trying to find new and different ways for that to happen. When you're coming and presenting to companies like us, you should be doing the research. You should be knowing in what part of the market we operate in. You should be knowing a bit of information about the company that you're talking to. You should have a business plan, and that business plan should be well considered and well thought through and clearly presented. And if you come with all of those things with a genuinely unique and creative idea, you're going to get a much warmer reception than coming through the door and say, hey, we've got a great idea and we're going to make you loads of money. Everyone likes those kind of pitches, but really we need some more meat on the bones before we're able to consider it properly. If I was to give some advice to people who are coming to pitch or present to us as part of the IC Tomorrow programme, I would be saying that you need to be doing some research on the people that you're pitching to. Make sure you understand where they operate in the marketplace and a bit about how the business is run. I would also say that you need to come with a well thought through and clearly presented business plan. And you should be prepared to be able to share the numbers in your business plan with your partners to convince them that you're going to be a good project to support in enabling your service to have a consumer trial as part of this project. I think the exciting part of the IC Tomorrow programme is the fact that it gives a forum or a platform for small developers or small teams of people to be able to compete and pitch to companies who are active in the marketplace from top to bottom, on a similar level to large and well-funded companies. And I think that's very exciting and a very unique opportunity.